But we begin with investigative reporter Terry Parker, who has the very latest on this assassination attempt. Terry.
And we very quickly learned the main facts of what this FBI is calling an assassination attempt. Sheriff Rick Bradshaw says that his people were in constant contact with the Secret Service, and they knew immediately. They were called when the Secret Service said, hey, one of our agents is shooting at a man in the bushes, spotted with a long gun.
1:30 this afternoon, call came out, shots fired. That was called in by the Secret Service.
Law enforcement confirming tonight that a potential assassin, one golf course hole ahead of former President Donald Trump, was shot at by a Secret Service agent. That agent spying the barrel of the suspect's AK-47 peeking through the bushes.
The U.S. Secret Service personnel opened fire on a gunman located near the property line.
That gunman took off. Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw says as his deputies scrambled into action, an incredibly lucky clue came in.
We had units here that immediately sealed off the area. Fortunately, we were able to locate a witness that came to us and said, hey, I saw the guy running out of the bushes. He jumped into a black Nissan, and I took a picture of the vehicle and the tag, which was great. So we had that information. Our real-time crime center put it out to the license plate readers.
That alert immediately picked up by neighboring Martin County Sheriff's units, which quickly spotted the suspect's vehicle on I-95.
As it was headed into Martin County, we got a hold of Martin County Sheriff's Office, alerted them, and they spotted the vehicle and pulled it over and detained the guy.
Bradshaw says the suspect left clues behind in the golf course shrubbery.
Now, in the bushes where this guy was is an AK-47 style rifle with a scope, two backpacks which were hung on the fence that had ceramic tile in them, and a GoPro, which he was going to take pictures of.
The sheriff praising the swift work in stopping any attempt on the former president's life and capturing the suspect.
That's how we got the guy. We started out with, we don't know anything, to where we had a tag, we had a vehicle description, and we got an area where we saw the person. So be proud of your law enforcement.
And tonight, an FBI source tells me that the Secret Service was actually using a drone which spotted the suspected shooter first. They alerted the man on the ground. That agent then somehow was able to look through that dense foliage and spot that rifle sticking out.
Well, Terry, can you give viewers a layout of the Trump International Golf Club and where Trump was on the course when all of this unfolded?
Right, Tiffany. So we're on Summit, which is just to the south of the golf course. There's the entrance right there. So it goes over to the east to Congress Ave, to the west to Kirk Road, and then behind us it actually butts up against the Palm Beach County Jail, which is on Gun Club Road. Reportedly, former President Trump was playing the fifth hole. That's right over there in the northeast corner, right up against Congress. And they say that the Secret Service was one hole ahead of him, scoping it out. That's where the shooter apparently was hiding, and the hedges are really tall, really thick, but there's a fence there. And as you can see from those pictures that the sheriff showed us, he was up through that fence, hiding in those bushes. So we'll find out much more as they start looking for clues on the ground and revealing them to us. But right now, the sheriff says, even though there is security here, all of this foliage surrounding this area makes it more difficult to keep secure. Back to you guys.
All right, Terry Parker live for us tonight. Thank you.